Sims released 2 new creator kits today, including the Business Sheet Kit by Madeline Sims and the Refined Living Room Kit by Pierisims. We are going to be looking at the Refined Living Room Kit by Pierisims. I already looked at this pack on stream and I think it looks incredible. I think it has some really nice items that we don't have yet in the game. And the color scheme is just chef's kiss. But let me actually just show you what this kit looks like. If you plan on buying this kit or any other packs, be sure to use code DizzyMissLizzy at checkout. It's a fantastic way to support me and my content by providing me a small commission from your purchase. These are all of the items in the kit. We have 25 different items, including a wall texture. So this is our wall right here. It's a nice wood paneling. It comes in lots of different colors, including some that are more of like an ombre. It has a little bit of a extra color to it, some of which are even a ombre. And you can see here how it looks. It's a 2 wide panel, which I think the majority of wall panels that we have are 1 wide. So I think this is a really nice change. And the texture on these are just incredible. Like the wood grain on it looks so real and just really beautiful. And here's the ones with a little bit of an ombre to it, a little bit of a darker bottom, as well as this one. It's much more noticeable over here. But I think this is a beautiful wall. And then over to wall decor, we have this beautiful looking wall art. It comes in 3 different frame patterns with 4 different designs in a way. So we have this like blue, this green, and then 2 of the more neutral colors. And I think they're beautiful, and they look like they are supposed to like go connect together, kind of like the ones from Cats and Dogs, but they don't. They don't line up, which honestly I really like about it. Like they look like they line up, and like if you put them together, they look beautiful, but they don't actually line up, and I think that is a really neat way to do it. Then we also have this really nice shadow of the day architect like wall, abstract wall decor piece that's in a box. I think it's really cute. I think it's kind of random, but I think it fits the vibe of the build in this pack. So I think it's really fun. I don't imagine myself using this very often, but probably a lot in gallery walls. I can see this being a nice little gallery wall piece. There's 4 different styles of seating. We start with this like block chair right here. It's called a one-piece arm rest. What one piece? Called the one-piece armchair, and it comes in all these beautiful colors. All of the seats come in the same color, so you can mix and match to your heart's content in your living rooms. So this is the first one. It's this like really fun looking chair. It's very modern. It's giving like therapist office a little bit, or like fancy library. And then we have this more retro chair. It's called the vintage leather armchair. It has the flat like stand, so it's kind of like a desk chair, but there's no wheels basically. And I imagine in my heart this would rotate. I don't think it does. I don't think any of the seats actually in the Sims rotate. I never really looked. But this is here and I love it. The orange swatches are great. I'm going to be using it a lot. Unfortunately, it does not slot to tables or desks. And I really wish it slotted to tables because I think it would be a great dining room chair. But it's a living room kit. I understand it not slotting, but it's a very, very good chair. And then we have the couches. We have a full length couch and a love seat. We haven't had a matching love seat and couch set in a long time, except for Cozy Kitch. So it's great to have another one. And they come in all the same colors. Again, they're very beautiful colors. There's like a light green, there's some browns, there's like nice white, there's a blue. I think this really bright blue and the bright red are kind of just coming out of nowhere, but I really like the colors. I think they're nice. So I'm gonna have to like work in these colors into one of my builds so I can use them because they're beautiful. And the love seats are the exact same. And then you can see the little detail of the feet underneath as well. And there's nothing too crazy going on in the back. And then one thing about these that I realized is that you can use this as a fake sectional couch if you just line them up right, and then just cover this one section with like some of those base game pillows, and then you got yourself a custom sectional couch, which I think is really fun. And then next up we have these bookcases. These bookcases are absolutely beautiful. They match the wood tones that we got for our wall really well, and they go very flush against the wall, and they are just so slim and sleek, and I like them a lot. All 3 of these spaces slot something, as does the top. I just think it's a really beautiful bookshelf, and I'll be definitely using this one a lot because I've been wanting another modern one because I've been using Book Nook a little bit too much. But just look at these colors. And again, the colors all match. All the wood tones and like all the colors in this pack are just so well coordinated. And I would expect nothing less from a creator kit as well. And then we have this really, really pretty console table. It's called the Old Carved Sideboard. I think this is beautiful. There's some beautiful brown tones. I love this tone of brown. It's one of my go-tos right now of just anything. And it has the blues and the reds and some blacks and everything too. And I just think it's so pretty, and it goes really nice in various styles of builds. I think this could go really well in like a nice modern build. But also I think this could go really well in like a more like mission Spanish style build with like Oasis Springs and a lot of base game. I think it could go really well with those too. And I just think it's really, really pretty. And then we have a side table and a coffee table. We don't really have a coffee table like this, but we do have a side table like this from Desert Lux, but it is still a different style. So it's nice that we have a side table that matches the coffee table. And then we don't really have just like a big block of wood coffee table right now. It's called a laying rock. So it's really a rock, not wood, but it looks kind of wood textured a little bit. But this is nice to have. I think it looks really nice in game as well. I was building with these a little bit earlier on stream, and they do look really nice with the couches and everything. So I like how these look, and I'm probably using them a lot in most of my modern builds. So these are nice to have because we don't have any just like plain simple, like just slab of rock. tables. Next, there are these pedestals. We haven't gotten a pedestal for quite a long time, and we have a lot in the past. Like, I don't know what happened, but they just got stopped getting pedestals. But we have another one. This is called the pedestal from the old times. It's 1,000 simoleons. Holy cow. But it has, again, all of the same blues, reds, browns, blacks, whites, swatches you're going to see throughout the entire pack. But I think it's really pretty. I keep using it too much in my builds. I've used it so many times and I'm like, I need to stop already. I need to stop using this item already. And there's also this beautiful plant. It's probably going to be tied for my favorite plant in the game with the one from Greenhouse Haven because the pot is beautiful on these. They just have incredible texture to them. And the plant itself is so nice and it's bushy and it's just so lovely looking. And then we have this divider over here, again, with all the same wood tones. So far, I haven't found a great way to use this yet, but it's always nice to have a divider, probably in like a bedroom. It'd be really nice if you could like throw something over it to make it look like used, you know, like throw over a piece of clothing or something. But unfortunately, it's The Sims, so we can't do that. But I think it's really nice. I don't know how much I'll use it. I don't use dividers a lot. I don't know how I would use this in a modern build because it doesn't scream modern to me, but it's really nice though. Then we have this really cute lamp. I actually really like this one. We have a lot of lamps that are this shape and like hang over, but this one, something about this one, I think it's that the lamp shade is not like perfectly round. It's a little bit oblong and I like it. The colors are really nice as well. We got some really nice metal tones with some like the reds. We got the blue. We got a nice gold one and several different versions of like a white one with different color like accents to it. And then we have this cute little table lamp, which I love. I think this is a really cute one. It also slots in the bookcases. It does slot in one of those slots and it's just really cute. It also looks really nice on a coffee table or a side table. I haven't used it yet for a bedside lamp, but I will most likely be using it because it very much gives off bedside lamp vibes. I think it'd be really cute for a kid's room. Then we have this beautiful vase. I've been wanting a vase like this for a long time. We have some really nice colors of it and the reflection on this is incredible. You can just see like just how well made this is. Like look at the reflection just moving. It just reflects everything so well and it's just so pretty and it looks like stone. It looks like marble and it sizes up really, really nicely. And you could put it next to, I put it next to a fireplace and it looks so good right there. You can even shrink it down and it sizes up and shrinks so well. Honestly, all of these items do. And then we have this half-sized bust. It's called an ancient bust and it doesn't have too many variations of swatches, but it does have three different colors of stone. There's like a black, a white. Actually, there's like a stone color and then like a red with two different color of base. I wish there was more variation of the base, but that's okay. But I think it's really nice and it's definitely nice to just little clutter piece to add in. We don't have a lot of modern decor, especially like this, so it's nice to have something like this. We have this perfect stacking masterpiece, which is a cute little like abstract looking llama. At least to me, it looks like a llama. That's what I'm gonna call it. So I think it's cute. It's another little just nice thing. Like all of this clutter is just gonna be really nice to just add onto like shelves and surfaces. It's just gonna add just like a nice little touch of just decor that is not quite what we have yet, and we don't have a lot of stuff like this. We have a cute little bowl. I kind of wish it was more round, I think, but I could be wrong. I honestly haven't decided if I like the angles of it or if I want it to be more round, but I do like it. The colors are nice. I think the blues are kind of hard to use, like the blues and the reds with like a lot of the stuff that's going on in here. I'm just like struggling with having the blue and the red. I think all the neutrals are easy, but I have a hard time with blue and red, if you can't tell. But I love all these colors. They're just so nice. And again, the reflection on this as well is just beautiful. Like this pack, Pierisims did an incredible job with it. And then we have this really fun abacus, which I never thought about having The Sims, but you know what? Now that we have it, I'm like, why haven't we had an abacus before? And again, we got the wood swatches. They all match, and I love that about this. But it's just so cute and fun. I kind of wish there was some variation within them so that some of them, like the amount that was calculated on there was a little bit different, but otherwise I think it's pretty cute. And this is one of the last decor pieces. It's this modern looking just two-piece decor piece and that's like a little like carved wood basically, and again it's gonna add just like a nice modern touch to any surface that you put it on. And then there's two pieces of book clutter, which I am a big fan of. I wish the books however weren't in a box, but I do like that it's a box set, but I wish it was just a set of books. We don't have a lot of set of books. We have the one from base game that sit on the shelf and like that's really it, and that doesn't even slot of things, and I would like more like that. So I was hoping we would have one like that, but I do think this is fun and it does fit the style of the build and we'll definitely be able to use in like office and stuff, but I think it's cute. Each one of them has a different like drawing on it or like art piece. So like this is a chair, this is like some abstract, a chair and a lamp. I think this looks like rocks. They have like little different icons on them, and some of them even have stuff on the back as well. And the other side has some writing on it. And then our last piece of clutter is this really cute, it's calling itself a bookend. It's like a little book rack and it has 3 different books in it. And I just think it's really cute. It'll be a nice little addition to offices and desks and everything, as well as like slotting onto the bookshelves. I'll probably use it in offices a lot though. I think a lot of this translates really well into a nice chic office, and I'm looking forward to building that in mind. possibly in my not so very save for Rose Jen because she's a politician and I think she could use a little bit of an office makeover. So I might do that for her with this. Now, our last piece from this pack is the rug. This rug, I said this about the last pack. I said this about Cozy Gamer, Comfy Gamer, whatever you want to call it. I said about Comfy Gamer. It might be my favorite rug. Not Comfy Gamer. Like, it has my dream rug in it. But I think I was wrong. I think this is my dream rug. Specifically, this swatch right here. Like, that is a jute rug, if you ask me. It's called the contrasted rug. And it has some great colors in it. There's some really fun patterns. I do wish we had a little bit more solid swatches. I kind of would have preferred less pattern and a little bit more solid. We have a lot of patterned rugs. We don't have a lot of solid rugs. The nice thing about this is that even if it's solid, it still has a nice texture to it. So it doesn't feel just like a sheet of paper or something is laying on your floor. Like there is texture to it without having a pattern. But it's a beautiful rug. I'll be using the plain swatches a lot and the pattern swatches as well when I can. But I think this pack is really, really nice. I like everything in it. It's all really beautiful. And Pierisims did an incredible job with it. I was building with this earlier on stream and I sat there and I was like, this feels like I'm building with CC. Like just something about this with like the sleek modern style really just reminds me of CC, at least what I've used in the past. But I think it's beautiful. I think there's definitely a lot of use for all of these. I don't know how much use I'll find from like a lot of the furniture items just because I don't do a lot of modern builds. But I do a lot of retro builds, and so I think the wood paneling will be great for that. And the one chair will be great for that, and the clutter I'll be using because it's clutter, and you can use clutter in any sort of build regardless of like what style it is. But I think this pack is really great. If you guys have gotten the pack, let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And if you haven't gotten the pack, make sure to use code DizzyMissLizzy at checkout to support me and my content as I do make a small commission off of it. So tell me what you think of this pack in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!